You're all fired!
Hello guys, it's me, Jeff. I'm here to give you another video, and this is another Toonime video. Another Toonime tutorial video, or whatever it is. It's been such a long time since I've done one of these. Okay. Anyway, today's tutorial is going to be about the body, the Toonime body, how I frame the body and all that. So I'm gonna show you some basic body shapes and some basic body proportions and poses. Yeah, I mean I don't know if I'll go into depth with poses. Most of them would just be waving high or just having their arms on their hips and all that, their hands on the hips. Excuse me, I can't talk to the head. You have to excuse me, and just ignore the heads here. I was gonna do something and then I changed my mind. Anyway, let's do a little close-up. I'm gonna do a basic male body. Male body. Let's say I'm gonna draw, I don't know, a character like Jeff Jefferson. So the first thing that I want to do is draw the head. The head is, you know, the base is a circle, you know. It's a circle. Let me zoom in there, buddy. Okay, zoom in there. And he's gonna be in a quarter view. So, yeah, quarter, 3/4 angle. That's what I mean. So yeah, I won't go into any detail. I'm just drawing the basic mannequin. So that's it. Some people draw their mannequins by heads, you know, like if I were to measure, it's like here, 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 you know, the same height of his head, you know, and then that's how you determine how tall a character is, if they're 5 heads or 6 heads, 7 heads. But I don't do that. I know it's kind of wrong for me to do this, but I usually eyeball things. You know, if it looks wrong to me, then I'll change it, but if it looks right, you know, with the body proportions, then I go with it. But I usually have a sense. You know, it doesn't work for everybody. You know, if you want to use heads as measurement, then that's fine. Just do whatever you want to do. This is really not an official tutorial on how to be a better comic artist, but something to make you inspired. I don't claim to be a very great artist, so yeah, but people do want this tutorial. But yeah, I should just be quiet and just talk about the drawing. Anyway, let's say I'm drawing Jeff. Okay, see? Here's the body, the chest, and here's the hip, the pelvis. So I draw the first leg, the thigh, you know, where that femur goes, you know. And then right here, draw the calves. Calves are the bottom part of the leg. And I have a weird habit to make them the same length, even though technically they really aren't, I guess. But hey, it really depends on the character about the body. And let's draw Jeff's feet here. It's like I'm drawing Jeff. It's like, how to draw Jeff? This is a Toonime thing. This is just a basic man, basic like a teenage boy or something. He can be in his 20s, whatever. It really depends. He's like what? He could be like 5 feet tall, well not 5, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, yeah, just about 5 feet or something like that. Yeah, that's how I measure my characters, you know. Very pathetic, but it still works. Yeah, this is the basic shape. The basic average teenage boy. Now let's draw how I draw a basic average girl. And she's going to be looking up front. Girls are different, you know. She's going to be looking up front. And yeah, the way how I say, you know, girls are different is because, you know, since girls have naturally have a more slender body, you know. very curvy and stuff. You know, I usually go overboard with the curves, but I'm trying to be universal here. You know, girls trying to make her shoulders look slim, very relaxed. You know, don't want to make them too narrow like that, like man's. But with girls, I usually may draw their bodies, you know, like a circle, kind of like a circle, like an arch. See, arch. Divide that up, and there's a circle right here in the middle. Now, depending on the character, the wideness of this circle, of this half circle, and this circle can really depend on the character. It can change. They're interchangeable. These mannequins are interchangeable. And of course, here's the hips. Lovely hips. You see, that's my hourglass figure, I guess. That's how girls are. So they naturally have wider hips than boys. You know, once they hit puberty. There you go. And then the legs. This is a pretty tall woman. I don't know if she's I don't know if she's that tall or something, but yeah, there you go. This is the basic proportion of the female body. And one little thing that'll help you when drawing arms or something. It's like, imagine her rib cage, or imagine anybody's rib cage. Like, where? Like right here? The rib cage would be right here, I guess. No. Here's a little thing I learned in anatomy class. The elbow meets where the rib, at the bottom of the rib cage. You know, so just so you know, just in case you don't make your arms way too long, the elbow meets with the bottom of the rib cage, you know, like what I just said. And the forearm, usually the same length as this arm, as this part of the arm. And the hand, right here. There you go. Female body. These are the mannequins, you know. Basic boy, basic girl. And so let's draw a child mannequin, you know. A child. How does a kid look? You know, this is, you know, to scale, you know, compared to this grown-up lady. Now, how tall would a child be? Let's, you know, I usually draw Maria and her friends. They're about 7 years old. And what 7 years and a 7-year-old compared to a grown woman like this, like about 5 feet, 5'2", 5'3", like that. I would draw a 7-year-old up to here. You know, heads are the same size. You know, I mean, except with babies. You know, but you know, kids. You know, my Toonime kids have the same head size as their adult counterparts. But it'll make sense in the end, don't worry. It's just their bodies are just tinier. Here's the head, you know. So let's draw the neck and the shoulders. Very short shoulders, you know. That they don't stray too far apart because, yeah, they have tiny bodies. Let's draw, you know, a little boy like this. Very small. You know, basically it's the same proportions as here, only tinier. It's just the head remains the same size, you know? It's like if I were to shrink his body, but the head remains the same. I know, it's weird, but that's how I do things. With that rib cage thing, you know, the kid's rib cage is right here, and yeah, that's about right. Like I said, guys, I eyeball this. You know, it's not really an official way to learn. but I really do hope I inspired you. Okay, what else is more? Okay, more. Let's draw a big character, like a fat guy. How does a fat guy look? Well, the head remains the same. Basically, it's just his body is bigger. And draw his head bigger, you know. First things first. His neck. His neck is thick because he's a big guy. That. And he's not muscular. He's fat. So let's make him soft. You know, soft like that. There's his man boobs, you know, like that. Very weird. And his body, like that, just like that. And the same thing goes with the whole rib cage, you know, the whole rib cage thing. Rib cage will be right here. No, the skeleton, you know, the skeleton and fat and big people really just don't stay the same. They stay the same, you know. Skeletons don't gain fat, you know. So let's say the rib cage is here, you know. Now sometimes I really don't bother to draw the hips, but here we go. I'm a fat guy. Oh my god, I'm a fat guy! Baby, he's fat. His legs, very different from the average skinny person. And I do admit I don't draw a lot of fat people, but that should change, you know. I gotta change that. And I don't mean to offend anybody with the whole saying fat, you know. It's like, I mean, fat can be cool, you know, like the fat boys. You know, fat boys are back, and you know they can never be whacked. Okay, so yeah, let's clean them up a little bit, just with the whole rib cage thing. They look like lungs. There you go. This is the basic fat man. So let's draw a big woman, a fat woman. How does she look? Well, women gain weight in their thighs, you know. So it's very rare for me to draw a big woman, so let's see here. Same rules apply, you know, with the whole half circle and the circle thing. I'll show you why it's interchangeable, you know. So here's the same circle. I know it kind of looks ridiculous, but that's how it is, I guess. I mean, it's just this person. It's not all women, you know. To make this better, I guess. Just draw that, but there you go, I guess. So yeah, there's this little tutorial, I guess, or this little lesson, whatever you like to call it. Background noise of me drawing the basic shapes of the Toonime style. So yeah, there you have it. There's, you know, the mannequins and everything, and the random heads, and yeah, there you have it. So I hope you learned something from this. I know I'm not a professional, but I still hope you got something out of this and got inspired. Okay guys, that's it for me. That's it for this Toonime tutorial. So there you have it. J for now. Goodbye.